In this video, we will discuss how much money BTS make for Korea. The South Korean boy band BTS, popularly known as the Bangtan Boys, was founded in 2010 and made their debut in 2013. It was managed by Big Hit Entertainment. Members of the septet are Jin, Suga, J-Hope, RM, Jimin, V, and Jungkook. The septet co-writes and co-produces a lot of their own music. Originally a hip-hop trio, they have now expanded their musical approach to include a variety of genres. Their songs frequently touch on mental health, adolescence's challenges, grief, the path to self-love, and independence. Additionally, their work typically makes parallels to literary, philosophical, and psychological ideas, and has an alternate universe plot. After debuting in 2013 with a single album, Too Cool for School, BTS simultaneously released their first studio albums in Korean and Japanese in 2014, titled Dark and Wild and Wake Up, respectively. Wings, 2016, the group's second Korean studio album, becoming their first to reach a million sales mark in that country. By 2017, BTS had entered the international music industry, driving the Korean wave into America and shattering several sales records. They were the first South Korean act to top the Billboard 200 with their studio album, Love Yourself. Tear, as well as the first Korean group to obtain a gold certification from the Recording Industry Association of America, RIAA, for their single Mic Drop 2018. BTS became one of the few acts to have 4 US #1 albums in less than 2 years, since the Beatles in 1966 to 1968 and Love Yourself. Answer, 2018. Was the first Korean album to be awarded a platinum certification by the RIAA. With their Grammy-nominated hit Dynamite, BTS made history by becoming the first all-South Korean act to top the Billboard Hot 100 and Billboard Global 200 charts. Since Justin Timberlake in 2006, their subsequent hits, Savage Love, Life Goes On, Butter, and Permission to Dance, made them the act with the most #1 singles in the US in the fastest time. With almost 30 million records sold via the Circle chart as of 2022, BTS is the best-selling artist in South Korean history, and their studio album Map of the Soul, 7, 2020, is the best-selling album of all time in the country. The Love Yourself World Tour in 2019 saw them perform to packed houses, making them the first Asian and non-English-speaking act to do so. They were also named the International Federation of the Phonographic Industries, IFPI, Global Recording Artist of the Year for 2020 and 2021. Numerous American Music Awards, Billboard Music Awards, Golden Disc Awards, and nominations for 2 Grammy Awards are just a few of the group's many honors. They collaborated with UNICEF in 2017 to launch the Love Myself anti-violence campaign, and they later spoke at 3 UNGA sessions. The Princes of Pop and Next Generation Leaders featured on Time's worldwide cover. BTS also made the magazine's rankings of the 25 most important people online, 2017 to 2019, and the 100 most influential people in the world, 2019, and in 2018 became the country's youngest recipients of the Order of Cultural Merit for their services to promoting Korean language and culture. The group will take a break starting in late 2022 to finish their obligatory military duty, with a reunion set for 2025. After Big Hit Entertainment CEO Bang Si-hyuk intended to create a hip-hop group around RM, Kim Namjoon, a well-known underground rapper in Seoul, BTS was created in 2010. BTS was initially intended to be a hip-hop group, but after noticing declining record sales, he changed his mind and believed that a new direction would be more commercially successful. He made the decision to form an idol group that would be different from the typical rigidly structured idol groups, by allowing its members to express themselves freely as individuals as opposed to as a group. With the initial intent to begin the next year, auditions were held in 2010. The band members shared a home and practiced for up to 15 hours a day before debuting in front of a select group of business professionals in 2013. The School Love Affair EP, the last installment of BTS's School Trilogy, was made available in February 2014. The record peaked at number 3 on Billboard's World Albums chart and at the top of the Gone album chart. 2 songs, Boy in Love and Just One Day, were released to promote the EP. BTS performed at their first fan gathering in Seoul after the release of School Love Affair, choosing the name ARMY for the fan club. BTS performed at KCON in Los Angeles in August 2014, after hosting their debut performance in the country in West Hollywood in July. BTS released the album Dark and Wild in August 2014, and it peaked at number 2 in South Korea. 2 singles, Danger and War of Hormone, served as its backbone. From October to December 2014, the group undertook their first concert tour. 2014 BTS Live Trilogy Episode I, The Red Bullet. Wake Up, the band's debut studio album, released in Japan, peaked at number 3 on the Oricon Albums chart when it was released in December 2014. BTS held their first Japan tour 2015, Wake Up, Open Your Eyes, in February 2015 following the album's release. The Red Bullet Tour, which had started in South Korea on October 17, 2014, was restarted on June 6 in Malaysia. It then traveled across Australia, North America, and Latin America until coming to a finish in Hong Kong in August of that same year. 80,000 people saw the full tour in 18 cities across 13 nations. BTS released Youth, their second Japanese studio album, in September 2016. The album debuted at number 1 on the Oricon Daily Album Chart and sold 44,547 copies on its first day of availability. It eventually earned a gold certification in Japan after selling well over 100,000 copies. Their next studio album, Wings, released in October, came 1 month later. It combined the themes of youth from their previous Youth trilogy with temptation and adversity. The album and its songs, including the single Blood, Sweat, and Tears, shot to the top of 8 music charts, including the Gaon Music Chart, and topped the iTunes album charts in 23 countries. In July 2017, BTS released a remix of Seotaeji's 1995 song, Come Back Home, with new lyrics. But the song's call for social reform remained the same. BTS experimented with R&B, rock, and jazz hip-hop. EDM on their The Most Beautiful Moment in Life album series, Moombahton and Neo Soul on Wings, and You Never Walk Alone. Future bass, Latin pop on their Love Yourself album series, Korean rap, electro disco, slow dance ballads, emo rap, Afro pop, funk, trap, pop rock, and hip. BTS met with U.S. President Joe Biden in the White House on May 31, 2022, to talk about the recent spike in anti-Asian hate crimes and prejudice. The connection between BTS and ARMY, according to South Korean author Ji-young Lee, is a reciprocal interchange between artists and their followers that aims to spread the band's message of positivity into the world.